Hello Greenridge, it's great to be with you today. Today on our prospecting series, we are going to cover expireds and FSBOs. And you may ask, well, why are we putting those two topics together? And the answer is they both fall into a category of somebody who has shown interest in selling, but hasn't necessarily had the ability to sell yet. So for our expired campaigns, we want to do a simple search in the MLS that show us what properties have expired, maybe in the last 6 months, maybe in the last 12 months. Truthfully, you could go back 2, 3, 4, 5 years as you work through this, and you're gonna have slightly different marketing strategies to it. But there's a common theme with expireds that you can use a very simple idea of being a remarketing expert. And this idea is, yes, I know you had listed before, but there are very specific reasons why houses don't sell. And those are usually condition, price, or marketing and exposure. And I can help you really navigate those three pieces well to decide how we can help get you sold in the future. And why my strategy is going to be different than what you saw before. I think that line of discussion can help open a door for you with expireds. The other piece is if you go back a few years, we've seen so much appreciation that you're talking about potentially a different price and a different number. So even though it didn't sell then, you might be able to get that kind of a number for them at this time. So I think it's important to be in front of them. For sale by owners, again, someone who's showing they have interest, I think it's valuable to stop by and knock on the door. You can just call. But one of the things that I find really valuable is dropping off a list of all the things that you do in a transaction to help. And that is one that they can use to help themselves. You may say, hey, you may do just fine selling this on your own. But here are things that I want to make sure always get done so there aren't problems in the future. It also lets them know that you're providing something of value and saying, here is my role in the transaction, here's what I do. And so that list is, pretty darn long with everything that we touch and everything that we do to make a transaction go smoothly. And sometimes that very simple handout, if you will, to the for sale owner could have them go, yeah, we are interested in having somebody help us navigate all that might be there. Remember, at the end of the day, most for sale by owners still end up having an agent sell them one side or the other. The other strategy with for sale by owners would be just say that you'd like to preview the property because you want to be the expert or you are the expert in that area, and you have buyers that are regularly coming in and you always want to know what's available so you can help your buyers on the best level. I hope either of these strategies works for you. Again, remember, these are both in the expireds and FSBO categories, people who have sort of raised their hand and said, I do want to sell, and hopefully we can find a way to help them do that. Thanks. Make it a great day.